Let's see, what else? No, we've already been in here. Got a lot to check out along the way. See, aren't a lot of European fixtures on sinks for size constraints? Oh, absolutely. But, like, I'm just making fun of how obscenely large the protagonist of this game is in comparison to the world. See, so are there different ammo types for different guns? Doesn't look like it. We've got 9mm SMG ammo, soft point ammo. Let's see, 762, 12 gauge stuff. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna drop the scope, probably, and the silencer. Because I think we've got comparable, if not better, stuff already on it. Okay, we got anything in here? I'm assuming no one made it. Hello, no one. It's a nice setup you got here. Lots of cans. Backpacks full of goodies. We'll have to accessorize shortly. Yeah, I have to take every radio just to mark off the loot thing. Hello. Okay, October 10th newspaper. Same thing. Berlin Wall has fallen. At least we're getting... Oh, find your way to... Okay, here we go. Seems most people around here have made their way towards a nearby village called Saltham, where they mention there being a bomb shelter. Maybe that's where everyone is. Yeah, I'm digging this system so far. I mean, obviously it's kind of super bare bones. I'm curious how much they're charging for it. Because, yeah, if this is actually relatively cheap, I might buy my friends a copy. And we can try and do, like, a co-op thing. Let's see. I think I got everything here. Nope. I will always miss every bit of loot. Well, not every bit. I'm going to say I'm a 90% man. I'm 90% man, 10% couch potato. Which, I mean, the couch potato faction is winning. And the man faction is just kind of going along with it. Okay, it's $40. 35, 40? Okay. A little steeper. I'd have to ask. I was hoping they'd send me extra copies, but I only got one. Because, yeah, one semi-annoying thing as YouTuber is, I get multiplayer games, like online multiplayer games, kind of often, but none of my friends do, that I would, like, generally play with, and so I'd have to buy them copies. And that wasn't so bad, but, like, you know, there's nothing quite like, trying to convince your friends to play with you. And they're like, yeah, we don't feel like picking it up, so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll buy you a copy. And, yeah, quickly a co-op series goes from 35 bucks for just me to, you know, 105 for everybody. And so, it's certainly nice when developers send me, yeah, free copies, and I realize that probably makes me kind of, spoiled, but, like, I'm way less likely to try new games if I actually have to specifically go out of my way to, you know, buy them. Just because, like, I don't know, I've got a billion other games that I'm already getting for free. Why, I don't know. It's, the more I talk about this, the more I realize it makes me sound out of touch, but it's also, like, business expenses stack up if you have to buy every game. At least if you're still in the mid-level. Gotta look up a little bit as well. This is these rooms are just pure copy-paste from that first house I was in. I get the feeling we're going to be seeing this a lot. Like, all these different room chunks. At least the TV is, you know, properly on the ground this time. Oh, is there a radio in here? No. But I haven't seen any goodies worth grabbing. In general, it actually does not seem like it's worth going into houses themselves. Maybe it's the field of view that's making things look small. Maybe? I've been cranking it up. Here, let's make the field of view even bigger. Oh, nope. 80 is maximum. We're at max FOV and I'm still giant man. Let's see, shelf and dining room has a collectible. Alright. Oh yeah, there it is. It did have a med kit. Oh, I wish they were... I guess I'm used to Dungeons and Dragons where you kind of have a passive perception. I mean, I guess as a person I kind of do. But it'd be kind of neat if you could actually have like a perception stat. That would say like, hey, you noticed this over here, and it would just like permanently be highlighted. And you can find it manually by like looking as a player. Let's see. Absolutely a better pistol than the one I've got. Remove the ammo. Drop the ammo. Can I? Oops. Why don't these stack? What the? Oh, God. What is going on? What is with my inventory? Why do these not stack together? What? Okay. That's going to be inconvenient. They're not the same? Oh, you're right. Hollow point ammo. Full metal jacket ammo. Oh, you guys were correct then. So what are these? Wait. But I have multiple hollow point. Okay. Remove this. Can I stack these together? There we go. Okay, yeah, so there are different ammo types. So far for the pistol, there might be more. Let's see, and that's my old pistol. Yeah, I know nothing about gun rounds, but I think that's the only one that we actually have multiple types for, so it was less obvious, I guess. Okay. Couple more locations. At least because the copy pasta will pretty much know exactly where everything is at all times. Because there's only so many hiding places. Unfortunately, a lot of them seem to be empty, which is kind of bleak. Okay, have I checked everything that I kind of care to check? I'm sure there's plenty of spots I haven't checked. I mean, I think I'm missing like a good 7 items overall. It's just like, I really don't want to just be trash pandying my way through everything for the next like 3 hours when I can just keep going. Okay, so we've got that. There's that big thing up top. And then we can head for Salt Ham. Do we want to go to the weird fort up the mountain? I think so. Well, let's quick check the vehicles here. Anything else on the road? No. Well then. Hello, vehicle. Ooh. Seems like you went through a bit of a fender bender and then in a post-apocalypse. Yeah, it really does feel like just checking trunks and cars as I go by. Seems like the best way to do things. Hey, we got a level. Okay, skills. So, Inquisitive Mind? Absolutely. And then I might want to look into stuff like salvage. There was... let's see. Stamina recharge, running speed, carry capacity. Carry capacity might not be a bad idea. But yeah, it might also be worth going down the survival tree next. I should probably look at these. Remote hacking will cause enemies to attack other enemies. Interesting. Why don't we go up? And see what we get. Probably die. See, is the game at least decent? I'm enjoying myself, but this game keys really, really well into my Trash Panda tendencies that I've picked up as a result of playing a goofy amount of Fallout over the years. Like, okay, I'm no many a true nerd, but like, I played a lot of Fallout 4. I played a decent chunk of the other Fallout games as well. And so, this game is one of those that, like, pretty much rewards you for rolling around and just trying to grab as many things as you can, stuff them into your inventory, move on to the next location, rinse, repeat until you've either won or gotten bored. And then, you know, that's how the game works. So there's a road up here. Roads are scary, but there's nothing of any value in the woods. Alternatively, I could go straight. I was just thinking, I don't see any... Well... Trying to decide if I can even scale this. It doesn't look like it. I'm not exactly I'm not exactly a Skyrim horse here. I don't think I can go up that. Let's see, am I playing with anybody else? Nope. Currently solo. I might add more people if any of my friends actually pick this game up. Or feel like picking this game up, but part of the thing is, like, I am leaving on a trip in 2 days, and so I didn't want to be like, hey, buy this game that we're going to play for, like, one night, and then I will see you later. And then maybe we can do some more. It would be nice to do multiplayer. It's also one of those where it's like, I'm not actually sure if the game would be... It would be enhanced because I'd be playing with somebody else, but I don't think the actual gameplay is enhanced that much. Let's see, is PAX that soon? Yep, PAX is on Thursday. I fly out on Wednesday. Oh, leveling up put me at 100. That's why I'm at 100 HP. Okay, nothing here. Get this shed open. I don't want to hop in the water if swimming is not a thing. Because I can only imagine that's going to go poorly for me. Okay, so we got dogs up there. What is going on? What am I stuck on? Okay, there we go. So we've got baddies up here. What I'm thinking is if I can take like a weird... If I can take like a weird side path here. Pipes. Let's see. I think that got him. Real pissed off. I'm sorry, what? Ow. What? Oh. Okay, so we've got little scarabs at this point. Let's see, there goes one. That kind of hurt. Let's see. I'm not out of ammo. Don't you lie to me. There's no such thing. Okay. Well, that worked insanely well, honestly. Really only 214 EXP for that. Man, I feel like I deserve a lot more for how ridiculously powerful Ridiculously powerful? How ridiculous that was. Oh, do I have the really good medkits on? And they're gone. I probably had the really good medkits equipped temporarily. Anyway, they flew like, I don't know, they flew real well. Okay, so supposedly we've got 1 or 2 more badniks in there, but I think we're good. Something went honk at me, and I don't like it. Okay, I actually see a handful of other ones kind of in the area. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like there's still a handful of dogs in the area. Damn it. Get him. Sometimes it's easier to just go for the body shots from far away. Okay, well at least we're never going to run out of ammo for this gun. This little simple med kit here. Okay. Love it when it plays goofy 80s action music. I mean, it is supposedly set in the 80s. I hope we run into some more interesting high-tech stuff over the course of this game. It's going to be kind of disappointing if we're only just using standard real-world guns over the course of the entire game. Because, like, we've got freaking robots all over the place. I'm like, I almost kind of want this to be, like... I want some ridiculous alternate history equipment here. Like, Prey. I really liked Prey. They had some neat alternate history equipment. The guns were the one thing. Okay, so we do have small fuel cells, fireworks, ammo. What else do we have? We have a firework. Should probably start using some of these things. You know, honestly... Oh, wait. No, that didn't work. I know what I could do. There we go. I should probably actually start using some of these things, though. Let's see, this is in Europe, you think. Yep, it is, Sweden. Okay, so there's something over there that I want to check. Yeah, you have to be able to get a railgun. Yeah. I feel like with these games, like, you need to have some, like, ridiculous stuff by the end of it, otherwise it's just kind of disappointing. Not exactly in the same vein, but I'd actually say the Metro games have some pretty fun guns and equipment that you can get over the course of it. Not that much, but still. Oh, is it you? It's you. I think that's it, actually. Okay, well, we are flush for basic ammo at this point. And I think I've killed everything. So we're good. Yeah, that explosive barrel combo really was worth my time and effort. Let's see. So we have something up here. It looks like this place, apart from being an EXP bank, was not necessarily worth my time. We'll see. I'm surprised at how many dogs they had up here, considering... Let's see. I'm sorry. There's probably bullet drop in this game. probably what's going on here. No? There's no bullet drop in this game. There's just a bit of variance. Okay, well, what do we have around here? There's got to be a little bit more. Really? 18 EXP for that? It feels kind of arbitrary. I wonder if it's based on challenge or something. That was a short storm. Let's see. Yeah, so I think except for the photo spot, I don't know if there's really actually anything here. Let's just go down, check those trucks and cars, and then probably leave. Totally worth it for the experience alone, but... Really? Man, I don't think it would happen for a while. I should probably play Ghost Recon Wildlands someday. Just to see how that game functions. A living... No. I thought I saw a living dog there for a second. I was like, let's see. But after playing Breath of the Wild, I've always wanted more games to include, like, proper climbing and stuff. I've been kind of disappointed about world traversal in a lot of games. Do not smoke. More things. We might as well take the hat. I don't think I really care about the rest. But so I get really disappointed when I, like, slide down cliffs and stuff in modern games. I'm like, oh, but you could have a climbing. But then again, like, this is an indie game made by a small studio. Like, generally asking for too much from them stresses them out like crazy. Oh, loot! How dare you? Ooh, those look like they might have some goodies in them. Nothing here. What is this? It's a bugle with a male symbol. And it's empty. Damn it. See, what happens if you die? You can respawn at any of the locations you've unlocked. That pristine stack of papers! How is it not, like, damp as hell at this point? Let's see. It's tedious but good. On its own, it's good. With a friend or two, it's great. Amazing stealth and mechanics. It's more just Splinter Cell than the other Ghost Recons I found. Huh. Yeah, maybe someday I'll see if I can sucker Shell into playing Wildlands with me. I was originally hoping to do like a full 4-man thing, but honestly, I just don't know if I'm gonna ever have the time. But maybe they'll do like a Wildlands too. I don't know. New mission. Old bunker on Nora Stathaman. A letter found in Anita's office in the Ibelholmen Castle mentions a bunker with the code name Scarven that recently fell into disuse. It is possible that locals who knew about its existence would try and find shelter there. It's located somewhere on the Nora Stelthaman, close to Stelthaman Church. Okay, well, we don't need those. I'll gladly accept more ammo if I can. Main problem is we're starting to fill up on explosives and apparently ammunition. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna just drop a firework. And probably the emergency flare. To be quite frank, I don't know if I'm gonna use them much. Okay. So if I checked this over... Yeah, I checked this over. Okay, so I'm missing one loot location, and it's probably a radio. As per the previous handful. Okay. So... Okay, so the bunker is down here somewhere. Wow. This is actually a fairly chunky world. Let's see, do we have any more skill points? No. We don't have any active skills. Oh, that's probably the thing at the bottom of the list. Okay. Well, there might be more. I see a road terminating down here. I'm gonna go check at the end of that, and then we'll actually, like, make some progress. I don't know. I know I'm not gonna be coming back this direction, ever. If the enemies respawn whenever I fast travel, that pretty much means I want a forward march always. I forgot the car next to the truck. I can still get back to it. See, this game looks good. I'm enjoying it so far. It's kind of bare bones, but it's like bare bones in the same way that like a number of other games are. What was the game I was gonna play? Oh, jeez, it was the second game by the people that made Sir, You Were Being Hunted. I remember playing that and having a decently good time. Did I never check this car? Yeah, you're right. I must have missed it. But yeah, I had a decent amount of time playing that. And this reminds me very much of it. Well, we found a better scope at the very least. Let's see. Actually, let's take these two at the very least. Okay, better scope. We got everything. Do I get extra EXP for hundoing a... Because that would be the one thing. If you get bonus EXP, no, you don't. Well, not worth it then. See, anyway, Wander, do you have a copy of Morrowind? It's free today. Yeah, I do. I bought the pack on Steam a long time ago. Really? But no, if any of you guys want to pick up a free copy of Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3, it is super dated looking, but let's see. It's super dated looking, but you can get it for free from the Bethesda game store right now. Which, like, I think if I was a better influencer, I would actually sit down and be like, hey, you know, here's a video talking about where you can get this free thing today, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, maybe just play Morrowind for a little bit. Don't know if I have time, though. Yeah, mods can solve it, I think. I saw some pretty sweet mods for Morrowind. Yeah, you're right. Someday I'll play it. When I get the time. I never have the time. Anyway, so yeah, this very much is in the same vein as the signal from Tolva, or the light keeps us safe. Maybe a little bit more down to earth, but like definitely in the same general category. I think there's anything down here. I just wanted to double check, seeing as there's a road. Good game design generally is, if you have a road that leads out here, there's something at the end of it, or something nearby enough to be worth the trip. Bad game design is, you walk to the end of this road, and it just stops and there's nothing there. Admittedly, that's how real life works, but it's always a little disappointing when you reach the end of a road in a video game and it's like, yep, there was nothing here. Let's see. I wonder, have you played any of the Elder Scrolls games? I've actually played all of them. I didn't play a whole lot of... Yeah, there's nothing out here. I mean, admittedly, like... This is such a big map for such a small studio to fill. I can't blame them too much. But it's like... Well... Came out here for nothing. Let's see. So let's... Fast travel here? Unfortunately, I think the dogs are going to respawn. But I got tons of ammo, so it's not that big of a deal. Got a decent amount. Let's see. Okay, he's dead. That guy didn't have a fuel tank. Stupid faker. I wonder if these guys aren't actually supposed to be respawning like this. Or maybe they... Yeah, I don't think they're supposed to... I think something's actually broken. You know how when I previously fought these guys and was one-shotting the lot of them, and it seemed like I was like Hawkeyeing the shit out of their gas tanks on the top? I actually think enemies aren't supposed to be respawning currently. Oh, that one actually went inside a building. When's that happen? Oh, I do not have the HP for this. Just gonna stay here for a second. But yeah, I think a number of these guys aren't supposed to be respawning the way they are. I think it's busted. I can't hit for shit. Because I think some of them are straight up respawning with other bits. Like, I actually think a number of these robots are respawning without their gas tank. So it just... Well... Robomancies, like, several of them back from the dead. And they just end up with no HP. Because, yeah, two of them didn't have gas tanks. And went down in one shot. And then the ones that did actually have, like, the gas tanks and whatnot back. You know, my assumption is actually... I really like the water on the ground. They nailed that bit. Let's see. But my assumption is... They respawn at, like, 1 HP, and then I just shoot them again. A lot of the reviews with this game have said there's loads of tech issues. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. It's a bit disappointing just because, like, that's the kind of thing that can easily be fixed with a couple of... Well, it's just time. There's nothing there. Because all you need to do is just, you know, delay the game for a little bit longer. You know, run it past some QA. Hand it to some YouTubers. Tell them, yeah, break this. And they'll be like, alright. Like, I've done loads of bug finding for developers over the years. But you gotta give them time, and it's never a good idea to release your game in a state that might actually have a number of these. And so far, I'm not actually going to say any of these are legitimate problems. Like, it wouldn't turn me off of playing more of this game. But, you know. For a game that's more or less quietly slipping onto Steam. Yeah, for a game that's quietly slipping onto Steam in the next couple... Well, in the next couple hours. Those kind of oversights can be deadly. So you don't see anything moving around out there. And yeah, I have no idea if this is going to be early access or like a full release launch. I will admit, I got no, like, actual useful information. Normally, I try and get stuff through my, like, one of my PR people, but for whatever reason, I just didn't get a copy. So I requested on Keymailer, and they're just like, yep, here you go, and it's like, sweet. That was it. I know very little, and I'm sure I should do research. I don't have time right now. Which makes me, you know, bad at my job, but still. Anything in here? No. I can't go dumpster diving. I can't live my trash panda ways. don't think we want a dilapidated silencer. I don't see any kind of gear... I don't see any kind of, like, gear deterioration. So it's probably best that I don't. Hello.
Roland, är du där? Du måste hjälpa mig. Jag är uppe vid slottet och jag hör sånt konstigt skjutande någonstans. Ingen svarar i Salthamn längre. Gösta nämnde en gång att ni har alla jaktgrejer hemma hos dig, eller hur? Strunt samma. Jag tar bilen och kommer till dig nu.
Ah. Yeah, that's Swedish. Health kits, though. One thing I'll give this game a huge amount of credit for, you rarely want for anything. As long as you're playing, like, decently well, you're not going to be, like, running low on ammo. You know, I've got a decent amount of shots for this thing. I've got a load of shots for the pistol, and that's not even using the really fancy, And that's not even using the really fancy ammo that I also have, that I'm probably going to just hoard forever, because that is what I do. But the game is particularly good at more or less just handing you everything. Does this... Yeah, this house does have a... Have this. There's also a gun here. Jeez. I guess, honestly, let's drop the small fuel cells. I'd like to use them. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to. Oh, right. We also picked up some more of that. Okay, so let's grab the gun... and the ammunition. Okay, so is that a better gun? No. I wonder if this character will actually... I wonder if this character would actually transfer over. Because honestly, I think if I was going to play multiplayer, I'd probably join somebody else's world. Because if I could actually bring all this stuff over and just be helpful, that'd actually work really well for me. I don't know. I could see things being a little bit more tactical with, like, another person, because you can actually, like, pull enemies away and stuff. But as it stands, since I'm on my own, I'm just, like, one-man armying things. That doesn't mean I'm, like, rolling in and Rambo... Well, Terminator styling it, but... You know.